It's true. Flat Earth scientists have come out with a gravity tester. I just can't wait. So welcome back to the channel. I'm Mr. Sensible, and as I said, Flat Earth researchers have come up with a gravity tester. I don't know why I hadn't heard of it before, but thanks to Mr. Bozo Head, I've heard of it now, so I thought it was important to share with all of you. Before I do, quick thanks to all my patrons. I massively appreciate the support of all my patrons, including new patrons Claire Johnson, Mr. Victory, Brian A. Shannon, Pi Parrott, Gunnar Olsen, Sean White and Mark Edwards, and my very latest patrons Eric Hare and Timo. Thank you all so very, very much. So now, thanks to the miracles of Flat Earth science and Flat Earth research, the age-old question will be answered. Is gravity real? So to tell us about it is a lead Flat Earth researcher called Mr. Jim Lotus. Take it away, Jim, and roll VT. Jim, does Flat Earth research require the use of drugs? Don't take your trousers down, mate. Oh, thank goodness for that. Jim, I'm far from a video editing professional, but have you even heard of editing?
Flat power to everybody out there. Some heavy activism going on with everybody.
Well, I don't know about heavy activism, but I think you're smoking some heavy
It's a new uniform here, my new winter jersey.
Uniform? Who for? Dim Company, 2nd Battalion of Flotardia.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough, I suppose.
The earth is flat. Expose the lies.
Jim, your latest purchase from Teespring, I'm afraid, is not evidence. I want to hear about this gravity tester.
Isn't that nice? Nice and red and white there.
Yes, very fetching, Jim. I'm sure it's a big hit with the ladies.
Got that made. Got this hat made.
Oh yes, nothing like going out in public with a poster on your head.
Stickers made. Yep. That's a heavy activism going on with everybody.
Yes, so you said, Jim. Might be a good idea to lay off the weed a bit.
Shout out to all the truthers out there.
Right. Perhaps it'd be easier for your dealer just to tell them all.
Everyone out there, authentic intent, Zoom truth.
Does anyone know what he's saying?
Maryland tea, Maryland spirit tea. Everybody out there, everybody who's telling truth, talking about flat earth.
Well, that would be quite a small group, Jim, because they're either ignorant or lying.
Got all the respect for you in the world.
Well, I'm sure that means a lot to them.
You're warriors.
Warriors? What are they worried about?
You're warriors out there.
Oh, warriors. Yeah, warriors. Fighting against logic, evidence, and all the science.
Talking about water.
No, not water. We want to be talking about this amazing new gravity tester.
Water never lies, okay?
You wouldn't let it lie!
I would have let it lie!
You wouldn't let it lie!
I would have let it lie!
Water doesn't lie.
Unfortunately, Jim, me old mucker, flat earthers do.
Water never lies. It always takes the shape and form of whatever it's in.
Yes, water is at the mercy of the forces acting upon it.
And even with water, you can You can speak to water.
Okay.
You can speak to water. And you can say, I love you to water.
Jim, just what the bleeding hell are you smoking?
And it'll show blue crystals in it. Really pretty formations.
I'm not really sure what to say.
Then you can say, I hate you.
And what colour crystals will that show?
Into water.
That sounds just like my old Ford Cortina when I used to have trouble starting it in the winter.
And the water will look like a mucky brown color. Like it's dead.
Jim, I honestly think you should do some research, take a lot less drugs, and stop talking to glasses of water.
So water feels everything that you say it into water. It feels it. Water feels everything.
What about a nice cup of tea?
So water does not lie. So if water lays flat in a stream and a pond and a lake, it always flows, until it finds its level spot.
Go on.
And then it rests level and motionless.
Yes, it will rest level until some force acts upon it.
In the bottom of a pool or a lake, it always pools up and lays flat.
Right, I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Get on with this gravity testing device.
At the end of its journey, it always ends up flat. Okay? That's water's journey. And it always ends up flat. I don't care what it's doing. It can flow, it can go crazy, it can bend, it can do whatever the hell it's going to do. But in the end, it ends up flat. Okay? And that's what oceans and pools and lakes end up as, flat. And that's why we use it's a level.
Good. Ready to carry on there?
So, it's going to be flat if there's a bunch of it. It's the only thing it knows how to do. It can never curve. Not when it's in large amounts. And there's no force behind it. If it's just laying there and it's silent and still and motionless and there's nothing going on, water lays flat.
Right, stop that. Silly.
Quite right, Colonel. Jim, you are going to show us this gravity testing device right now.
You ready for this one? This is a new gravity tester, a flat earth gravity tester.
At last. We're all excited, Jim, I think.
There you go. A flat earth gravity tester. Boom. There you go. See that? See that ball earth in there? Look at that water lay level.
It's sad, isn't it? But this is what
Flat Earth
does to people.
Look at that water lay level. Boom.
Boom.
Level. Level.
Yes, it's level. I think you'd better give us a quick explanation and show us how you use this gravity testing device.
See, watch. And I'll shake it up. Boom. Is it going to curve? Is it going to curve?
I'll say no.
Flat and level.
Yes!
Flat and level.
I'm liking the sound effects, Jim.
Flat and level.
Okay, Jim, we've got that. Ready to take notes on how this works.
Flat and level with the ball earth above it. Okay, ready? Here's your ball earth. Where's your gravity? Pulling the water to it. Here we go. There. Okay, we got, there you go. Wow, can't do it. Nope. Right back to level again. Right off of the ball and right back to level. Water's not sticking to the ball. Okay, now if it can stick to a big ball, Water has gravity and sticks to a big ball. Well, this is a small ball. It should do the same darn thing to this small ball.
Well, tweak my nipple nuts and send me to Alaska. Jim, that is the biggest, honestly, it is the biggest bunch of fail I have ever seen. And I've seen a lot.
Okay, same principle, just a smaller ball here.
Jim, if you're going to post this on YouTube as flat earth research and the development of a tester for gravity, then you've got bigger balls than anyone I have ever heard of.
So it should do the same thing. We've got water on a ball. We're spinning it, we're twirling it just like if it was going around. It should be sticking to that ball. If it's twirling, isn't that giving it more centrifugal force to stick to it? Come on, you guys, that's what you said. No, it goes right off the ball immediately to a flat position. Come on, stick to the ball. Flat. Flat. Right through it flat. See? That water's not curving. You can't get that water to curve. Water never curved. Look at that. Level. Level. Flat. Flat. Level. Level. Flat. 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 Doesn't matter which way I turn it, see? Flat. Flat.
I think it's time just to leave Jim to his
Flat.
flat water. Thanks for joining me today.
Flat.
Until next time, stay sensible.
Flat. Flat. Even when you twirl it. See that earth in there? See that one in the back there? See that ball? Flat. Wham, stick to the ball. Flat. Flat. See that ball back there? Stick to the ball. Flat earth. Flat earth. Flat earth. Water always lays level. Flat.
Shut up and sit down.
Flat. Flat. Doesn't matter which way I turn it, see? Flat. Flat. Flat.